Welcome to the first game of Championship Friday here from the NACA National Tournament. This is Division 4, the 8 and 9 seeds in the actual bracket. So gone are the 4-4 starts to these matches. And we'll go to zeros and start straight through. So a 1-0 lead here for Mountain View. Ironically enough, both of these teams called the Conquerors, as there is an ace, and now a 2-0 lead. Kaylee Stronderman serving here for Mountain View. Let's return back up front, and that hit out of bounds by Savannah Knights, and now a 3-0 lead. Stronderman again with the serve. This returned and eventually goes out of play, so 3-1 Mountain View. And for Oak Level comes Autumn Walker. And the 5'9" senior will get set to serve. Tipped over on the near side and now played back down, and a 4-1 lead for Mountain View. So Lauren Diaz will check in, and Jocelyn Mangle will serve. Serve here now. Play to the near side. There's a nice hit by Savannah Knight. That'll make it a 4-2 lead for Mountain View. Back to serve for Oak Level is Kelly Cassidy. Cassidy's serve played off the ceiling. It will result in an ace. Make it now 4-3. And another ace for Oak Level. Tied up at 4, Oak Level Baptist Academy out of Stokesdale, North Carolina, coached by Clay Walker in his 8th year. And an ace will make it 5-4. Oak Level, the CSAA state runner-up. Serve here from Cassidy is out of play. Kelly, by the way, all conference this year for Oak Level. Also came into this game with 32 blocks. Back to serve for Mountain View is Allie Gerls. It's set across. Now an opportunity here for Oak Level as it just put back over. And that hit into the nets. So a 6-5 lead for Mountain View. Mountain View out of Winchester, Virginia. Off the near side, that hit in along that far side. That'll make this match tied up at 6. So that serve into the net from Savannah Knight. Back over it comes to Mountain View, a 7-6 lead. serve here. Played on a good first up to the outside. That tipped, and now an opportunity for Mountain View. And that hit out of bounds. So we're back tied 7. Serve from Kara Bell. Played over on the near side. There's a good hit. And a kill for Kaylee Strouderman. Make it now an 8-7 lead for Mountain View. As back in comes Maya Petrin. So Petrin's serve. It's a good one, returned on one hit. This will end up in the nets. And we're back tied at 8. So Jamie Corns with the serve. And that eventually put back across. Opportunity here for Mountain View to Strouderman, and that hit ricocheted off the ceiling, and the kill for Kaylee. Now a 9-8 lead. Into the lineup for Mountain View returns Allie Jules. And now Allie Rogers with the serve. This tip back and cross out front. And that's it along that back line again by Strouderman. Make it a 10-8 lead for Mountain View. And once again, Allie Rogers to serve. It's played into that back line. Put over by Corns. And sent back across. Now on the near side, that was deflected out front. And that return played back up. Now Strouderman in the front row again. That's played in that back line. Tipped across. And will be a point for Mountain View as they lead it now 11-8. Serve here again, played back up to the front. That hit is out of bounds. Make it now 12-8. And a timeout to Oak Level. Take a break, back in 1 minute. We're watching the NACA. So Allie Rogers to serve. Sent to the outside. There's a good hit that time from Becca Cassidy, the 5'6" freshman. And back to serve will be senior Alyssa Perry, a 12-9 lead for Mountain View here in set 1. And that serve just out of bounds. Make it now 13-9. And back to serve for Mountain View is Kaylee Strouderman. Strouderman, a 5'4" senior, has that returned to the back line, and Strouderman hits that inside that back corner. Good hit there from Kaylee, makes it 14-9. Strouderman leads in kills and aces on this Mountain View team. Played to the outside, put across there by Knight. Back into the middle, and that hit into the net, make it 14-10. Back to serve for Oak Level is Autumn Walker. That returns out of bounds. Make it now 14-11. Oak Level in their third year here at the NACA tournament with no past championships of record. Played up front. It will be a point for Mountain View as they lead at 15-11. Lauren Diaz checks in here for Mountain View, and back to serve is Jocelyn Mangle. Set to the outside, put across there by Bell. Into that back line, Strouderman puts it across. Over the near side, and that will fall in. So now a 15-12 lead for Mountain View. Served now from Kelly Cassidy, played into that back line again, and now sent over. Out front, that tipped across, that will fall in, make it 15-13. Serve here is an ace, make it 15-14. Again, Cassidy to serve. Another ace will make it 15-15. Cassidy once again tracked down and now put over. Set up front, that tipped down, and the point for Mountain View. It's now a 16-15 lead. And Allie Charles to serve. And there's a nice kill out front for Savannah Knight for Oak Level. Everything tied up at 16. Back in for Mountain View is Courtney King. And there's an ace, make it 17-16. Serve here played to the far side. There's another ace, make it 18-16, and a timeout to Mountain View. So they'll take a 1-minute timeout as well. You're watching the NACA. So 18-17 is the lead now, as Mountain View will serve. Set to the outside. Now Mountain View with an opportunity. Strawderman, well, that was a good dig off of that back line by Cassidy. Strawderman again, that is in along that far side, and a kill for Kaylee. Makes everything tied up at 18. Serve here is end ace, make it now 19-18. By the way, I don't have a 15 in here for Mountain View, so I apologize for that, but at least I think I found the first name, which is Ashley. Pretty sure that's what somebody called her, so maybe we'll just go with that. Strawderman hits that out of bounds. Now we're tied at 19. And the serve here from Kira Bell, that is in the near corner. Make it now 20-19. Oak level with the lead. And that's served into the net. Serve here returned, now played up front, then tipped across. Once again, Mountain View with the opportunity. That tipped into the net. Make it 21-20 Oak level. It's now Jamie Corns, a 5'5" senior to serve. Jamie with 97 aces and is a two-time All-State player for Oak level. And speaking of aces, you can add another one to that total right there. Making now 22-20 and timeout to Mountain View. Back in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. Once again, another ace for Jamie Corns. Now a 23-20 lead. Again, these sets are to 25 with no cap here on this Friday. First 2 days there was a cap at 25, but that is gone. Stronderman put that across. Good play by Corns. And a nice kill on the far side by Alyssa Perry. Making out 24-20 and set point here for Oak Level. Serve here, play into that back line. I'll put across again. Opportunity here for Mountain View. Stronderman. Good dig in that back line by Savannah Knights. And that'll do it for set one. 25-20 is the win for Oak Level. Take a break, come back with set two here in 3 minutes. You're watching the NACA. Start of set number 2, and first serve of this set from Autumn Walker, and now an opportunity for Mountain View. And into the nets is Allie Churls, and it will be Oak Level point, make it 1-0. The winner of this match will play immediately again against the number 1 seed in 4A, well, Division 4. That hits into the net by Savannah Knight. Tied at 1. Serve played to the outside, and that ricochets in off that hit from Mountain View. Make it now 2-1. Serve here is an ace from Strouderman. Now a 3-1 lead. Strouderman's serve is an ace. Make it 4-1. That serve is an ace. Make it 5-1. And Strouderman continues to serve. So played to the far side. That hits out of bounds. Make it now 6-1. Strouderman's serve played to the far side. Let's just tipped over. And that hit into the nets. Making now 7-1 and a timeout to Oak Level. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute. Watching the NACA. So out of the timeout, that hit into the net. And now an 8-1 lead. And that hit just out of bounds by Savannah Knight. So make it a 9-1 lead. Serve again by Strouderman. Played to the outside. That hit into the net. Make it now 9-2. And Kelly Cassidy to serve for Oak Level. Serve played the outside, and that hit outside of the antenna, making it now 9-3. Cassidy with the serve, hits that out of bounds, making it 10-3. Back in for Mountain View is Lauren Diaz. Serve here from Jocelyn Mangle. Played up front, that's just tipped over. So Stroderman out of that back line. And this point continues on. Back to Stroderman again. To the outside, Knight. And that will finally fall in after a lengthy point. Now 10-4 the lead for Mountain View. And a timeout. Be back in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. Serve here is returned inbounds on the near side. Make it 11-4. Serve tipped across. Now set over on the near side. Put across there by Perry. Now back to Stroderman. Perry again. And a good kill out front. Make it 12-4. Play back in the near side for Perry again off the serve from Charles. Wow, that's a nice hit on the far side by Bell. And this returned into the net, so now 12-5. So Bell with the serve. Now put across on the far side by Stroderman. And that hit into the net by Cassidy, making it 13-5. Serve here, return inbounds on that back line. Make it 13-6. pretty sure we lost one scoreboard, but one's still going, so we'll stick with that. And there's an ace to make it 13-7. And Jamie Corns continues to serve. And that goes into the net. Make it 14-7. So Maya Petrin checks in. So Maya's serve played back over on the near side. That's once again available to Mountain View. That's a good second ball from Petrin on that back line. Put across there by Stroneman. And that finally falls in off the hit on the far side by Alyssa Perry. So 14-8 lead. And then we'll make it 14-9. Oak Level took set one and started off in a huge hole here in set two, but trying to work their way back. And that goes into the nets. So now 15-9. Serve here by Rogers, played over on the near side. And still alive as Stroneman puts it over off some unconventional hits for Mountain View. And that blocked up front by Stroneman, off the hit by Becca Cassidy. Now 16-9. And that serve into the net, 16-10. And back in for Oak Level comes Autumn Walker. Autumn will get set to serve here. And there's an ace to make it 16-11. And that hit on the far side was deflected. And once again, Oak Level with another opportunity. And that hit out of bounds by Savannah Knights. Make it 17-11. Becca Cassidy back in. Serve here played up front, hit back across. And that will eventually fall in off the play from Kelly Cassidy. And now Kelly will get ready to serve. So here played back out front. Set back to the middle, and that put into the nets from Jamie Corns. Making now 18-12. There's Lauren Diaz back in. And that played on that back line. Saved there by Stronderman. And it's put across on the far side by Knight. Stronderman in that back line fires. Good dig in the back line by Oak Level. And that put into the net. So now 19-12. Fair play to the outside, and a good kill there from Knight. Shot serve into the net. Now 20-13. Served by Allie Jules. Now played by Mountain View to the outside. That just tipped across, and that is out of bounds on the near sideline. Make it 21-13. And that goes out of bounds. So now 21-14. That serve ricochets off. And 4 hits on Mountain View. Make it 21-15. And that almost saved off of that back line. Now 21-16 and a timeout to Mountain View. We'll take another one. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. On the timeout, this played just over the net. Now Corns to the near side. Put across there by Perry. Set to the outside to Stronderman, and she'll fire. That played off the ceiling. Wow, what a save on the far side by Corns. I think she might have hit the side of her head on the floor, but she is okay. Boy, what a crazy play that is. What a good hustle from Jamie Corns. Wow, that was an amazing save. As serve played back out of bounds. I'll make it. Should be 21-18, I do believe, is Bell the serve. And that serve out of bounds. So now 22-18. So that serve played off the ceiling, back over on the near side. Good save again. And Stroderman will put it across. Track down. Stroderman will just put it back over. And that's eventually going to fall in off the kill from Alyssa Perry, 22-19. And Jamie Corns with an ace makes it 22-20. Corns with another serve. That ricochets off the ceiling. That's 22-21. And the ace is starting to pile up for Corns. Another ace. That'll make it tied at 22. Once again, this is a no cap set. You just have to win by 2. That goes into the net. So 23-22, the lead for Mountain View. And a timeout to Oak Level. Be back in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. So out of the timeout, served up here by Petrin. That is just out on the near side, making it 24-22. And that was set point for Mountain View. Petrin's serve is out of bounds, 24-23, as it stays set point. Alyssa Perry to serve for Oak Level. And that goes off the ceiling, so we're tied at 24. Again, this is a no cap situation. You just have to win by 2. This track down, goes into the back line, now sent across. And another kill on the near side by Savannah Knight, makes it 25-24. And now match points for Oak Level. So Alyssa Perry to serve. And that track down, now an opportunity for Oak Level. Played into the back line. Stroderman will put it across. So set came over on the near side. We're tied at 25. And back in for Mountain View comes Allie Girls. It's played to the outside. That's partially deflected up front. Now Stronderman had that blocked. And now sent over again. And that put into the net. So 26-25, the lead for Oak Level. As into the lineup comes Autumn Walker. She'll get sent to serve. Sent to the outside. Strongman will just put it across. And tipped over, and that'll do it as Oak Level will win it 27-25 here in set 2 to take the match. And they will continue playing in Division 4. They will match up with the number 1 team in Division 4 here in just a little bit. You'll see that right back here. You've been watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.